Hey y'all, it's Erin. So a little bit ago I made a video about Sun Salutation A, and today I'm going to talk to you about Sun Salutation B. So if you're thinking, you know what, I might want to start my own home yoga practice, but I don't know what the heck to do other than move my limbs around a little bit. Well, most yoga vinyasa classes, those are the ones that have a lot of the fluid movements, they start with Sun Salutation A and then Sun Salutation B. So there'll be 3 to 5 rounds of Sun A, 3 to 5 rounds of Sun B. So if you put those together and then do some finishing practices, which I'll go over later in another video, you have a complete practice at home that you can do anytime. So if you haven't watched the intro to Sun A, go hop on that and then come back here and we'll do Sun B together, Surya Namaskar B. So that begins like Sun Salutation A. It begins in Tadasana or mountain pose. So you find those feet, boom, might plant them. And then we want to plant from the 4 corners. Why they say 4, not 3, I don't know, but let's just go. People studied it, let's just believe them. It's behind your big toe, behind your little toe, and the back of your heels. That's where your foundation is. And then your arches lift up, the toes stay soft. So we should be able to find that foundation, and then remember, we push down to lift up. Oh, Tadasana! Here we are in our mountain pose. So, for Sun Salutation B, we begin with chair. We inhale, sit the booty back, tummy comes in, arms raise up. So this is one version of chair, and I'll go over later another version. This is the more standard version in the United States. So the weight is in the heels, not the toes. We should be able to look down to see our toesies. So, breathe here. Exhale, forward fold, hinging at the hips. Inhale, we halfway lift. Exhale, we're going to take it back to the plank. Now I'm going to do the modified version first, so I'm going to do 3 different versions. Here's our half chaturanga. Take it all the way down the exhale, slide it all back, inhale up, little cobra. Exhale, push it back, downward facing dog. Down dog. Then our left foot's going to come between the hands. That's actually my right. Oops. We spin the back heel at 45 degrees, and then we inhale, arms up. Warrior 1. So in my Warrior 1, I want my ankle and knee aligned up. It's a little easier to do it this way, right? With the knee back. It has not the point. We bend into that so they're lined up. And then my back foot, the edge of it is pressing down. Some teachers will say square up the hips, but that might jank up your SI joint. Jank being the scientific word. So it's a little better if we cue up the shoulders and torso. And those are facing front. So it's not an open posture, it's a closed posture. Arms are up, fingertips reach. Deep inhale. Exhale. We're going to take our vinyasa. So that means we take it back, exhale down, inhale up. Take it back, downward facing dog. Now we do the opposite foot. That steps forward, back foot planted, we inhale up. Exhale, take it down. And we flow through. A few breaths here in our down dog. Then we look up, walk feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And then we sit back again into our chair. And then into our Samasthiti or Tadasana mountain pose. So that's option 1, where we have a kneeling half chaturanga and we're walking up and back. So I'm going to do another variation. Same movements, we just can take this option if our upper body is ready for it. Bend the knees, sit back, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to our plank. And the chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot steps, back foot, 45, inhale up, warrior one. Exhale, take it down. Chaturanga, to up dog, to downward facing dog. Now the left foot steps, inhale up, warrior one, left side. Exhale, and flow through. Few breaths here. You look up, walk to the top, inhale, half a lift, exhale, fold. Bend the knees, chair, Utkatasana, Samsthiti. So that's the style that you'll see in most vinyasa classes. So if you were to come practice at Forza or a studio in town, you'd most likely see that version happening. There's a third version that's used more in Ashtanga and other styles. So sometimes you'll see people taking this option in a class. So for that, it all starts the same. It's all the same motions, just various placements of hands and things like that. So take an inhale, sit back into our chair, and this time hands are going to come above the head and we look up at the thumbs. Now when we do this style, we can't sit as low, but it opens up the shoulder and cleans the body. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot steps, back foot spins. We inhale up, palms and touch. And we look at the thumbs. Exhale, flow through. Left foot steps, back foot spins. Inhale, look up. One breath. Look at the thumbs. They touch. Flow through. A few breaths in down dog. Inhale, look up. Exhale to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees. Utkatasana, Samsthiti. So if we would add together then our sunset A and sunset B, your body is warm by that point and you're ready for more positions and postures that require a little bit more flexibility, which you shouldn't do until the body's warm. However, when we do a lot of these chaturangas, it can get some repetitive stress injury, so always be mindful of how you're working, the movements that you're doing, so you don't get hurt. So start practicing at home. Combine Sun A with Sun B, and then take a little Shavasana, get yourself a nice beverage. Bam, you made the yoga happen. See y'all.